Hi guys, I'm Jessica, this is Dina and Melissa, and we have gotten together today in Melissa's car to talk to you about one of the things that causes the most anxiety for people as they start to think about the first day of school and the beginning of the year in general, and that is, how do I drop my kid off and how do I pick them up from school?
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Okay guys, we're going to start with drop off, how you get your kids to school in the morning. There's mainly, you need to figure out if you want to walk your kids to a door or you want to drop them off from your vehicle door. Let's say you're going to drive your kids to school and you're going to go around the school and get in a car line that will run along Rutherglen or South Rice, however you think of it, and you're going to turn right onto Runnymede. You need to be in the right lane. You cannot be in the left lane and then try to turn. So you need to be in the right lane. You're going to turn. If children are getting out at the main entrance of the school, you're going to slowly creep up. Eventually you will reach a person who will open your door and your children will get out. You do not exit the vehicle. We don't want you in the road, okay?
The kids should have their backpacks preferably on their back.
Correct. So if you love to give your child a warm hug right before their day, then you are in the walking up category. You need to exit your vehicle away from the car line. You need to walk your kids up. There are two places you can walk your kids up, and that would be along Rutherglen, South Rice, where the kindergarten gate is.
What's the kindergarten gate?
The kindergarten gate is the small gate that is next to, it runs alongside Rutherglen, South Rice, however you think of that street. It is right next to the playground with the big blue flags and the new red, white, and blue equipment. So, that's the kindergarten gate. You may walk through it. You may walk all the way up to the doors.
You can be of any age.
Any door you
age.
yeah.
We'll be
Come
going,
on in.
We will be at the kindergarten gate.
Yeah.
I will be. Anybody
Yeah.
else? No.
We're always in the car.
And so you can walk in, your children can play on the playground before school. The first day of school, kindergarten parents particularly, they're going to let you walk through those doors.
After that, you're going to get an email. You're not going to be allowed to walk
Right.
inside the school. So, you have to prepare your kids for, you walk to your class. The kindergartners' classrooms are right there on the other side of that door. So, they've walked in twice with you. They know which door is the second one on the left is theirs.
Yeah.
And you got to just send them with a buddy, or the teachers at that door can help, especially in that very first week.
Yep. They're going to figure it out. It's going to be easier for them than it
feels
is
so
for you.
frightening, y'all. So frightening. But it gets better.
All right, so if you want to walk up to the main entrance, you can do that. You can park along the front of the school on the opposite side of the street and cross at the crosswalk at Valkeith. You can park on the opposite side of Rutherglen, South Rice, and the crossing guard will also cross you across where the car line is going, but she will pause them, and they will get you up to the front of the school, and then you can walk all the way to the doors, say your goodbyes, and hit the road. All right, so that's how you drop your kids off. Okay guys, that might have sounded a little tricky, but really the drop off is the easy part. We're gonna try our best to explain to you the afternoon pickup. The first thing you need to know is it's sort of designated by their grade level. Kindergartners are going to get picked up at the back porches through that kindergarten gate we already talked about. You're gonna walk up with your carpool tag. We're gonna talk about those in a second.
They call it the kindergarten porches because the kindergarten classrooms, 2 of them, have an actual little porch with a railing. And so any kids that are going to be going home from kindergarten that don't go to extended day and don't go home on a bus, they're going to be dismissed out to those porches.
Yep. And it's all classroom. It doesn't matter if that's your classroom. They're all going to come to those 2 porches. Right. So you just look for all the other moms and you'll find it. You're going to hold up your carpool tag and the teachers are going to see the name.
Like you're at the airport.
You're at the airport.
Picked up by a limo driver.
A car service.
That's what it looks like.
That happens all the time too, right?
Right.
If you're in 1st grade or 2nd grade, you are at the main entrance of the school, the big entrance.
Your 1st and 2nd grader will be led out by some representative teachers of their grade, and they will sit down in lines kind of in their grades or classes.
So you're going to turn in your carpool tag to someone that is collecting it. It will be a different person sometimes, but you will see a person with a stack of cards. Just look around, ask a friend. And once the bell rings, that person with the stack gives it to the teachers, and they're going to call them out one by one. They do all of the kids that are sitting there before they ever start the car line. So if you're in a rush to get your kiddo, this is your strategy instead of the car line.
And if you're in the car line and it's like 3:12 and the car line has not moved, the first time I ever did this, I was freaking out. Like I thought something was wrong and the line wasn't going and that my kid was standing out there and he wasn't waiting for me. The car line just takes longer.
It does not even begin until 3:10, 3:15.
The buses also are going to be in that car line. So if you're behind a bus,
just stay there.
Just hang on.
Carpool's still not happening. Those buses are through before they even start.
Yeah,
Yep.
Don't panic.
Carpool.
All right, and then 3rd through 5th grade gate is kind of the same thing. These are a lot of wise parents over there. It's not as chaotic. You can walk up with your tag, or you can drive through the gate, through the line, and you just grab your kiddo.
But that's only for 3rd graders, 4th graders, or 5th graders.
All right, guys, these are the carpool tags, okay? They are gonna look in really good condition when you get them on August 24th. That's our Meet the Teacher night. Whatever night it is, you're gonna get these tags. You're gonna get 2 of them.
For each kid.
For each kid. And it's cut out, y'all. The circle is there so you can cut it and it can go on your rear view mirror if you're using the car line. So that's the carpool tag. Hold on to them when you get them.
on Meet the Teacher night.
Yep.
If for some reason you are unable to make Meet the Teacher night, you're gonna have to what?
Ooh, you're gonna have to get with your teacher. You're gonna have to come by the school and get a tag.
I agree.
I'm sure that someone before has shown up on the first day of school without a tag, but it's gonna make your day a lot easier if you already have your carpool tag.
True.
So maybe have a friend pick it up for you.
So what do we do if you have kids that are different ages and designated at
Like if one of your
different-
kids is supposed to come out at the front door
Right.
and the other one's supposed to come out at the Dumfries gate.
Mhm.
So what happens is your older child or children all dismiss to your youngest child's dismissal point. So her 4th grader would come to the front entrance with her 2nd grader, so she can pick them both up at the same place. So that's kind of the general rule, is that even if you had 4 kids, they all dismiss to where the youngest one is supposed to go. So for kindergartners are going to the kindergarten porches, 1st and 2nd graders are going to the front, and anybody else, if they don't have younger siblings, can certainly go to 3rd, 4th, or 5th.
I just thought
Go.
of pre-K.
Pre-K special. Okay.
Okay, pre-K. We know that Miss Lyons has already explained all of this to you.
You're probably not even watching this video.
You should know you're going to pick up your kid from the very front of the school. You are going to walk up. You're not going to do car line.
You're going to a special door.
And your older sibling is going to come sit with your pre-K-er
That's
Yep.
correct.
in the cafeteria.
Okay, guys, we tried our best to kind of give you the most global scenarios of drop off and pick up in the afternoon. Definitely there will be some of you who need a different exception. You can communicate that with your teacher or go about the plan that has been working for you for several years at Kolter. No problem. We're not changing anything if you've been here in the past.
Y'all, this video clearly is more geared towards people who have not been through this situation in the past.
What you do need to know is the night you go to meet the teacher, you're going to check on a piece of paper for your child where they will go, at least for the first couple days of school. It's not set in stone for life. You can talk to your teacher and change that if you realize you checked the wrong box or that's not working for your family.
If you still feel like you are confused or you're worried, or
If you'd like to star in a video in the future,
that
We
too.
are
Just
always
let
looking
us
for
know.
people.
But reach out on the Kolter Community Facebook page. Go introduce yourself to the ladies in the front office because they have the answers to everything, not just this. Send an email to your teacher. They're there. They're checking email, and they're going to have a specific answer for you and your kid. So, anyway,
Hi.
is that all, ladies?
This is